Hi guys, how are you doing? How is your morning? This is not me playing. This is like a demo from cartridge, not me. I mean, my gameplay will be soon, and it will be way more impressive than this. How is your morning? How are you doing? This is our traditional weekly Saturday morning stream with me. My name is The Key. I am an Eastern European comedian. I came from Moscow, from Russia, 3 years ago, and I'm starting my comedy career in Berlin. And this is my new format. Please text in comments. What would you like to hear about? Maybe something about Russian culture, Eastern European culture, Slavic stuff. Maybe something about retro video games. I do retro video games because this is like an important part of my childhood. I wanted to say a modern child of my parthood. Both of them actually. So yeah, today I'll be talking about comedy scene of Berlin, of Germany, of Europe. I'm planning to tell you about the latest uh, comedy formats I was attending to, I was participating in, and we will try to get to the second boss of this nice game, Turtles 3, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Radical Rescue. So we'll try to get to the second boss to beat them and to tell you about how to become. I mean, it's not advice. I can tell you how to become successful comedian in English. I can tell you about my attempts, and hopefully in future they would be seen uh, as best advices. Right. Okay, let's first put in some password, so we'll be able to continue our game from the last time. Yes. And while I'm doing this, you can do any questions. I'll try to address them all. Right. Okay. We have this password. I'm playing some crazy bootleg cartridge I've bought on a flea market in Hamburg. And some passwords that game provides us, they don't work. Maybe this is the case with the original game. Maybe this is the case with this bootleg cartridge. We don't know. Yes, it worked. It worked beautifully. Beautifully. It's a surprise. Okay, we can choose between Michelangelo, he can fly, somehow beating physics, and Leonardo, he can, like, he should have some special ability based on his specific weapon, swords. What ability should it be? Guess, you have time. Guess, you will never guess. His special ability is he swirls into the ground, right? Based on his source. Crazy stuff. Retro games, I love them. Okay. Okay. Now we'll go through the game. Can you hear me? I mean, you can never be too sure. Let me check twice. Now we'll go through the game. Yes, beautifully. You can hear me. Okay. So last time I was playing this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. We found that We should go through the through the down part. We should go somewhere here, and then we'll get to the boss. And the second boss is some mole, super mole, who can, for some reason, you would guess he will dig, right? No, he doesn't dig. He flies. Because this seemed as a natural ability, super ability for super mole character in 90s. I love 90s. Yeah. So we'll go there. We'll go down. Yes. So we can swirl like this. We can go down, right? Please text your cities, your countries, and so we'll understand where are you from. Where are all those people who watch this stream? And maybe there won't be a lot of comments, but I'm learning to do like a quality streaming content. So now maybe it doesn't make a lot of sense, but in future it would be a good habit to say this in the beginning of stream. So you're watching live how the future legend of streaming starts now. Okay. Okay. So we go. In fact, I planned it. I mean, it was exactly as I planned it. I mean, nothing happens without my permission here. Yeah. So, did you watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in your childhood? Because I was born in 1990. I guess I had no choice. I had to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I love them. They are part of my like culture DNA of who I am. But then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was so popular that they started the whole trend of lookalikes, like Battletoads and Street Sharks. Have you seen Street Sharks? So there were a lot of cartoons with human-like animals who had. Okay, I died. I died. We will go again. We have no choice. Mark Zorsky, Kirill, I'm proud of you from Russia while in Germany. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Mark. Uh, I do my best. I believe if you would say to me years ago that I will be sitting in Berlin and oh, I changed. Have you seen it? I changed the last number. I used the same password, but I tried to change the last number to 2, and it worked. And now probably I have 2 additional lives, right? Because with previously in previous streams we figured that in this game the last number of passwords means a number of additional lives you have. 2 is the max. So in any password you can change the last number to 2 and you have additional lives. Is it cheating? I don't think so, because I didn't program anything. I didn't change it in the code. I didn't. I mean, this is legit possibilities. So yeah, Mark, if you would say to me a few years ago that I would be sitting in Berlin and playing Game Boy games with a hope that it will help my career, oh, it would surprise me. I mean, I won't be unhappy about it. It sounds fun, but it would surprise me. Yeah. So yeah, I was talking about 90s. And if anybody is watching this from the United States, you would be surprised. You would say, like, the original Teenage Mutant Turtles cartoon is from 80s. But remember, I'm from Russia. I'm from post-Soviet. And there we've got all your things from 80s. we've got them during 90s. So all your 80s culture is our 90s culture. For example, I was born in 1990, and I know that. Oh, but still we have two continuous. Yeah. Yes, I know that people of the same age as me in the United States, for example, their first like video game console was Super Nintendo, and my first video game console was just the basic Nintendo without Super. So everything one generation below, everything from like at least 10 years below. So our most popular movies were movies from 80s, video games from 80s, music. Maybe music was like recent music. Yeah. And so Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was something my childhood was based on. And all the lookalikes, they always made me angry. I was like, how dare you? How dare you copy the completely original and clever concept of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? How dare you do something similar to this without permission? So yeah. But I know that for a lot of people, like Battletoads are more favorable than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Or for example, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 2003 are more loved than the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I will never understand this, but I know this exists. Yeah. Okay, we just ran from that alien. Oh yes. I was planning to tell you about Berlin comedy scene, and as I was telling previously, okay, good, we've got to the second boss, right? Okay, I'll tell you about Berlin comedy scene a little later. Let's concentrate on on the destroying of this boss. Yes, let's beat him. Okay. Okay, I have no chances, to be honest. No chances at all. I have only one life left. I have no idea. How can we do this? Wow, we have a password with all ones. Okay. We won't continue now. This is... you know what? We won't continue. We will upload... We will save this code. We will save this code. Right? What if? And I'll use analog paper and... I mean, very complicated code. It's hard to remember, like all once. I'm not sure I should write it down. Okay. But we'll get the previous checkpoint, because I know there is a huge pizza that gives you additional lives. We'll get that pizza and we'll get back to this boss to beat him again with additional pizza. And M. Shevtsov writes, Pойду пиццу сделаю. He will go and he will cook a pizza. And this is the right things to do. I will do the very same thing right now in a game. Okay. 5, 5, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Correct. It works. We'll go a little back. A little back. We'll get our pizza here. Yeah, it is here. And now we'll go back down to this boss. And then we'll have some chance. Like, more chances. Yeah, I was talking about Berlin comedy scene. This is specific. I mean, Berlin comedy scene is specific. There are a lot of comedians from all around the globe, from South America, North America. There are a lot of English-speaking comedians from like United States, from England, from wherever you can imagine, from Australia, from other European countries, from India and Pakistan, from Asia and South Asia, and like anywhere. Because Germany is apparently like as I understand it, it is country with the biggest immigration community. Immigration community, can you say like this? With the biggest population of immigrants. So this is like a super hub of Europe for everybody who comes from around the globe. So no surprise here. There are a lot of comedians, and there is other project on my YouTube where I'm interviewing different comedians who perform in Berlin for a long time, for a short time. I'm trying to get as much info about their perspectives, their optics, their experiences in comedy. So yeah, a lot of comedians from around the globe. But the thing is that comedians are different, but audience is different as well. So the main part of Berlin's comedy audience is tourists. So each week you have the new portion of tourists, and it gives a lot of opportunities because you can do the same set like every week. You can have the same spot, you can have the same show every week, and if your ad campaigns in Meta, in TikTok, in Google, if they are working, then it can be a thing. The same show like for years. And I know such projects. But at the same time, it stops you from developing. There is very little motivation to grow for comedians in Berlin because it is hard to grow like a consistent, a usual audience because audience always like refreshes. People come and go, and you don't see him anymore. And if you are doing something more complicated, if you need people to get used to you, then it is a problem. So if you have a light-hearted, easygoing material, if you have a nice English without accents, if you do stuff that is very well like very understandable for common English speakers like Americans or people from Britain, or it is good. It will work. I know comedians who came from the United States, and they are doing like very specific material based on local things from the United States, and this works because tourists there are often in any room if you come to a comedy show in Berlin in English, there are always Americans, always at least one table Americans usually, so it works. But at the same time, if you're trying to do a show about something very specific, it can be a problem. You will get a lot of spots on open mics, on shows with like 4 or 5 comedians. It will work. People are very open, very tolerant. But if you try to do like an hour show with your specific local stuff, uh, it exists, but it can be tough to build a crowd, right? So let's go and kill this boss, or at least try, and then I'll check our comments. Okay, let's go. Oh, shit. Okay. 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 We have some chance. Ah, you've seen it. You've seen it. We had a chance. We had a chance. Okay, we'll go for another pizza because without pizza, I believe we have less chances. Okay, go with me, like on the kids' TV. Like 5, yeah. I don't hear it. 1, yeah. 1, yeah. 1, yeah. 1, yeah. 1, yeah. 2, right. It works as usual. We're going getting some pizza, yeah, and then okay, and then we discuss our comments. Okay, Nikolai Ziminov. I remember competing with my brother to see who could score the most points. I always lost, but only because I was afraid he would beat me. Okay, this is a beautiful position. I mean, even now, how many years later, you are still sticking to this version that you were losing only because of his threats, not because you you were losing for real. And probably this is the thing. I mean, it's not the most comfortable thing to know about your brothers and sisters, but all the brothers and sisters, just because they are older, they have more developed brain and neural system and all of this, they are better in video games. This is what happens, and probably like the peak of your video game playing condition is in like 17, 18, 19, because this is like the approximate age of all the champions of all the cyber sport events. And yes, of course, it it is nice to think that I was failing only because he threatened me. Yeah, yeah. It is good to think that all the mistakes of your life, all your fails, they happen because somebody threatened you. It is a very comfortable position. But you know what's fun? Uh, there are, I mean, now there is a huge event happening in one of the biggest, world's biggest, like multiplayer games, Fortnite. There is a Simpsons season, and that's why a lot of people are remembering like their favorite episodes of Simpsons. And there was a specific episode when Homer and Bart, like father and son, were playing some boxing game. And in the beginning of this episode, Homer like beats Bart every time, like completely destroys him, and Bart is depressed about it. He's sad, and then I don't remember this episode too well, but somehow he decides to just go and get better in this boxing game. And then he gets better and better, and then at some point he's ready to beat Homer, to beat his father, like finally. And at this very moment, he asks Homer to play with him, and Homer is like, "No, I'm done with this game. I won't play again." And I've seen some person remembering that episode, and there were a lot of people telling that it was the exact story of their childhood, because you're playing with your like elder brother or sister. I was playing with my father the same way. He was always better than me, and then at some point you are getting well enough, you are getting much better, and you think this is time for revenge, and this older person, it appears that they are not interested. They are. I mean, it broke my heart when at some point my father said to me, "I got better in games," and I was like, "Father, let's play." And he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was playing with you only to educate you." to like to teach you how to play. And in fact, I'm not interested in those games. I want to play like tanks or some Call of Duty or stuff like this. I'm not interested, and this broke my heart. Yeah. And so yeah, Nikolai Ziminov, I feel your pain. Yeah. Okay, why did I get nostalgic? Even though I was born in 2006, Petruch. Oh, Petruch. Whoa. Yeah. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. It is so interesting to me because when you were just born, I was 16 already. So yeah, and the world changed so much for the 16 years, and I believe for you all those pixel games, all these generations of like Dandies, Sega, Super Nintendos, even PlayStation Ones, right? They're ancient, like mammoth shit to you. Like, tell me in comments what was your first like video game console? What was your first video game? This is crazy to me. Like the whole it was developing so fast, and you skipped this whole generations. It's crazy. I don't know why you're nostalgic. Maybe because it looks like maybe you're not nostalgic. Maybe you are just sad because you're seeing an old person playing some old games, and this is obvious. That not this person. I'm speaking about myself. Not these games. They won't be like better with time. It all only decreases. It is the fully degradation, and you're just sad. Maybe this is the thing. Oh yeah. Still voting for Tetris as the best game. Yes, sure. I mean, I even have the very new, the same company. Oh, okay, the very same company that produced this, like this is called Mod Retro Chromatic. They produced this very new licensed Tetris cartridge. So Alexei Pajitnov, the original creator of Tetris, he got some money from me buying this cartridge. Yeah, I mean we can do a stream playing Tetris. There is no drama, no script in Tetris. Uh, yeah. I mean, in my childhood, there was an urban legend that when you finish Tetris, you have like the whole Kremlin built on the screen. They dance. But then, in fact, in the Nintendo Entertainment System, I told in Russia we call it Dandy, like the whole console was called Dandy, and there was a version of Tetris with people dancing. So when you were finishing, I'm not sure what can you finish in Tetris? Maybe when your speed was growing, maybe when you were achieving some beautiful number of points. I'm not sure, but at some point there were animation, like pieces of animation. I mean, was it real? Was I dreaming? I'm not sure. We should investigate. Okay, let's check one more comment. Uh, it was Unagi 90. It was my favorite game on Sega. What game? Uh, did it happen on Sega too? Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Radical Rescue? Like this exact game happened on Sega? Please tell me. Or was there another version of this game? Because maybe I can do streams with like emu- maybe I can do emulation of those old consoles. This shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, let's go. Let's try to do it once more. We are going for that mole. Is it mole? I mean, he seems like one because he has big sex, but at the same time he doesn't dig. He jumps, and this is not a specific move for a mole. Maybe, I mean, he looks a little like a swordfish, right? Okay, let's check him once more, and let's think of what kind of animal he is. Okay, probably you know all these levels by heart by now, and you're like, why can't you do no mistakes? Please save as much hearts as you can, because you need them to beat that boss, right? Oh, you know what? You know what? Sometimes in this game, when you beat your enemies, they give you a little bits of pizza. Yeah, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. So maybe we could farm some pizzas, right? It doesn't sound too stupid. No? I farmed a little pizza and I've spent a little pizza, right? Real life problems. Okay. But you know what? I've lived the most part of my life in Moscow, and the most part of my career, I was doing comedy in Moscow. I was filming shows, I was doing festivals, all the stuff in Moscow. And Moscow is one of the biggest cities on this planet. And you would think there are a lot of people, a lot of expats, and like the average level of English should be high enough. But I'll tell you what, uh, in Berlin it is higher, even though Berlin is smaller as a city. But in Berlin, people speak English better than in Moscow. And it breaks my heart, because like Moscow is bigger. It should be easier there to develop your English skills. And in fact, uh, I wanted to try doing comedy in English like a long time ago. And there were some English speaking events, English comedy events in Moscow, and I was attending them. I tried to develop my English and my English comedy there, but then it wasn't working too well. But then at some point, I was invited to perform at Melbourne Comedy Festival as a part of like post-Soviet comedians show. And my biggest surprise, the biggest surprise for me was that uh, my material that I was trying in Moscow, and I bombed in Moscow with it, started working very well in Australia. Because to be honest, in Moscow, during English speaking events, audience members were too worried about how to pronounce, how to use English grammar. At some point, people were coming to me after the show and saying stuff like, "Oh, you used like past simple, and you should have used past perfect continuous." Stuff like this. Audience members were saying this in Moscow on English speaking events. And in Australia, and I thought, oh, maybe my English is too bad. Maybe I should never do this again. And then I'm coming to Australia, and nobody cares. I mean, when you are talking to native speakers, they don't care. They just want to get your ideas. They are trying to understand you. And I was so grateful. I was so happy. I got so much hope that I was like, I can do this. I mean, it's doable. They don't care. I can grow in it. And so after this, it happened in 2018. And after this, maybe I did one like English spoken show just to show what I did, what I developed in Australia. I did one show, and then I was never doing anything in any stand-up in English for 4 years because there was no sense in it. No, no reason to do this. Sadly, yes. I hate those servers. Oh, I have only 2 lives left. Yeah. Let's try to farm a few pizzas here. It shouldn't be too hard. Okay. What am I doing? I'm farming pizzas in a retro game for a Game Boy console. Okay. I mean, probably this was my best dream about my future life in my childhood. Okay. What was your favorite turtle if you were into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I mean, I was the biggest fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but to be honest, in my earliest childhood, I had no idea who was who because in the original 80s cartoon, they couldn't like differ them. They were the same. And in some episodes, in some scenes, they were even colored wrongly. So they I mean, th- they have 4 different colors, right? Like red, orange, purple, and blue. And sometimes they switched colors. Sometimes, I mean, they were voiced wrongly and stuff like. Okay, we have all the hearts. Okay, now we're going to beat this mole like once and for all. Okay, let's do it. Music is like this. Okay. Oh, oh shit. Oh, we have less chances than I thought. Okay. Oh, absolutely predictable. I mean, of course, it was doable, and I did it. And we will just cut the previous attempts, and we'll say it was done from the first attempt. Yeah, fanfares, like fireworks, stuff like this. Let's save our password. It would be painful if this password wouldn't work. We know it can happen. This game can deny to work with our passwords. And the good thing is, you see, we are like on the farthest west point of this card, so there is nothing left on this side. We shouldn't go forth. We can just go backwards. We can just go back. Okay, let's stay here for a while. I imagine this that our turtle is like, you've beaten the huge human-like mutant mole who could fly for some reason, and you just want to look at the sunset and think about about your life choices and how successful you are. You are a Teenage Mutant Turtle, born in sewers. Some rat teached you to beat people. And I mean, you, against all of the probabilities, you began like learning and you became so successful in it that you can beat the whole enemy bases in underground. You can beat the whole bosses and stuff like this. And this teaches us anything is doable. We can do anything if we like if we try really hard. Okay. Let's go. Let's go forward. I'm checking the comments. Okay. Okay, guys, thanks a lot for your comments. They really give me some direction because without them, I'm just a free bird, and with them, I have a plan. You are giving me perspective, what to do. So thanks for that. Thanks for participation. You are a full part of this. Okay, can we go here? No, we can't. There we go. Okay, I believe I know. During the one of the previous episodes, we found this door that needed a key, so we should go there, and we shouldn't die during this. Okay. Maybe we should go down, and then we'll be able to. No, 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 no. I'm not sure that you hear this, but in this game you have like the coolest sounds of destroying your enemies, like. Like each time I'm just beating them, I'm just like beating the guy with a stick, and they're like the coolest sound. I believe if in real life people would be dying with I mean killing will be legal because judges courts would be like how, how can you stop yourself? I mean this sound is so cool, like not like I'm dying. No, no, just so cool. Okay, now I hope we somehow live through this and through this. I hope there are no flying ninjas here. I really hope for it. Oh Ah! Please, 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 please. No, 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 no. Okay, we still have this key. Okay, doing it. Once again. Do you have any plans for a weekend? Like to do something, to go somewhere, to like to check maybe some movie or a video game or I know that a lot of people were planning to play the new GTA and they just postponed the release of the game, and so somebody was approving their holidays, their vacations, job vacations to play GTA right after the release, and now the release was postponed, but they still have their vacations approved, and if you work in office you can't change them easily. Okay, shit. Bad things happen to good people too. Yeah. Okay. No shit. Have only one life left. Not good, but not the worst. I mean, we can do this. I hope. I hope. I can't get there. I mean, the only probably one of the other turtles, as I said, Michelangelo can fly somehow using his nunchucks like this, right? Uh, Leonardo can swirl like this, and probably one of the other turtles can crouch, but we cannot crouch. Okay. Okay, maybe pizza? Pizza? Does anyone here have pizza? Maybe some pizza for me? No, no, no. No pizza, okay. Okay, no pizza. Okay, I just hope to not die. As everybody, I hope to not die as everybody's hoping to not die. Right? Okay, shit. I'm not sure that we will go through it alive. Shall we try again? Shall we try again? I'm not sure. Guys, we've beaten this boss, right? We've done what we could. The next time we will go for the third turtle, and maybe this third turtle will be able to crouch, right? Okay, let's try to use this password, and we'll just learn. Is it doable? Yes. Once again, Turtles Fighter. This game is called on this bootleg cartridge Turtles Fighter, right? Okay. Okay, a huge suspense. Because if this game doesn't work with this password, it will be sad because we'll need to go through this boss once more. Yes, this works. This works perfectly. Okay. So next time, at least a week after, maybe even tomorrow. Maybe I loved how like the last week we did 2 streams, Saturday and Sunday. It was nice. So maybe we will do this again. Maybe we will meet only a week after the next Saturday. We'll see. I'm planning to release a few videos today. Please check my YouTube channel, at least in the evening. I'm planning to release a stand-up routine I did about the imprisoning of the ex-president of France, Nicolas Sarkozy, and please tell me, remind me to tell you during the next stream to tell you the new joke about the new mayor of New York City. Yeah. Till then, please stay safe, be happy. Subscribe to my channel, check my other social media, and check other shows on this YouTube channel. And if you're watching me on Twitch, please find me in other social media and text to me, because I have no idea how to check messages in Twitch. but I'm learning how to, so it will be better soon. I wish you the best weekend and the best Saturday. And if you want to support me, if you want me to buy like bigger, more professional computer to do the best streams, if you want me to do other consoles and stuff, surprise, I need money. Don't have a lot of money to do this. I do this on my spare money. I only spend for now. It doesn't give me anything. If you guessed that I have like tons of monetization, no, nothing. My YouTube channel is not monetizing yet. So yeah, if you want to support me, please subscribe to my Patreon. There are different tiers and different kinds of additional, like optional material that I really like. On my Patreon, I tell about how this or that jokes were done, what happened in my professional life, what is in plans and stuff like this. Please go to Patreon and support me there too. Yeah, that's all. See you. Loved it. Have a nice weekend.